like a Hellcat.
Alright guys, it is RX Manga here, coming at you with my very first manga haul. It's gonna be a big one, I think 24 volumes I believe. But let's go ahead, and that's for February 2017. Let's just go ahead and crack our RX Energies open. Oh yeah. Alright, now we're ready to go. Alright, so we're doing this by publisher, so let's start off with the big guys at Kodansha. So we got 6 from Kodansha. Start off with Inuyashiki Volume 2. Got this to complete the little gap I had. And then Inuyashiki 6 to catch me up. Read all of that. Absolutely fantastic. Then we got Happiness Volume 3. Absolutely love the artwork in this series. It's just the swirls they always have in the background whenever they start to like go crazy. Some color pages in the front. Whenever they start to go crazy, they warp their vision. It's just so fantastic. She is such a good artist, and now I see she's got a 3rd series out now that just released its first chapter. I might have to do a review on that one. So now I finished off Akira now with 4, 5, and 6 with these beautiful big releases. They now have later this year, end of the year, they have a hardcover release of this series coming out that I for one am definitely going to pick up. It is still really weird having to read this left to right. It's strange after reading so much manga. And this stuff gets crazy weird at the end. So that's what we got from Kodansha for this month. Moving on, we have Viz Media. Good amount from Viz this time. We got 7, starting with Black Clover Volume 5. I have to say I'm impressed with Black Clover. I don't think it needs a lot of the flack that it gets. Especially the art, I think is very well done, very solid. What I will say about this though is, as solid as it really is just, for the most part, solid. It takes every trope out of the book: Naruto, fairy tale, all the shonen cliches. But I think it does it very well. We've got Assassination Classroom 14. As I said in one of my other videos, this is another one of the battle test chapters or volumes, and I absolutely love it. I love those. We've got Magi 22. Finally got a bit of a time skip, and finally got out of Magnostat, or whatever the hell that wizarding place is called. And I'm very much looking forward to the to where we're going from here. It looks like this new arc is going to be very fun. I'm very interested to see where we're going. Then we have Food Wars Volume 16, another solid one from Food Wars, and I have to say I am much more excited now with Food Wars with this volume. This cover is, it's a little weird considering that's, don't want to spoil it, but that cover's a little weird for me. We have My Hero Academia Volume 7. I love this Lane stuff that's going on. It is fantastic. And the whole stuff with what is he? Not all for one. It's very good stuff. I love My Hero Academia. It's fantastic. It really brings together my love for comics and manga together in a great way. Then we have One Punch Man Volume 9, because somehow I skipped Volume 9 and just went straight to Volume 10. That was weird. So I just got Volume 9 to, finish up the collection. And the art with One Punch Man, Yusuke Murata. I guess he's the one that did Ice Shield 21 too, which was weird because the art in here is just absolutely incredible. It might be one of my favorite artworks of all time, up there with, of course, Vagabond, and you know, all those ones that aren't fair to compare, like Berserk and stuff. Like, come on. So we got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure hardcover, Stardust Crusader Volume 2. Love these releases. And another one with, its artwork is great, but it's strange at the same time. It's just so wacky. It's bizarre. Exactly what it says. It's bizarre. I love these orange, almost pseudo color pages they have in here. It's a nice little bonus in there. So that's what we got for Viz Media. And now, speaking of Berserk, we have a couple things from Dark Horse. Starting to find more of these Berserk volumes in my area. We've got 1 or 2, 3, and 7. Now, I will say I am purposely getting the reprints only because I think it is volume 37 that is coming out later this year. And it is going to have this be a new print. So I'm just, for consistency's sake, I've got a first edition or first print of volume 1, and everything else will be a reprint for consistency's sake. And then we got the first omnibus of Blade of the Immortal. I've heard a lot of good things about Blade of the Immortal. I love me a good samurai story. So, and I love the Immortal thing that's been going on lately. We've got Blade of the Immortal with immortal characters. We've got Ajin with immortal characters. Immortal Hounds. I love what they do with immortality in manga. It's really interesting, especially in here. It's very interesting how they handle it in here. But yeah, it is again weird to read left to right. It's strange, but I'll take a re-release of Blade of the Immortal. So that's what we got for Dark Horse. Alright, and last but not least, certainly not least, we have my favorite publisher, Vertical. Let me go ahead and get another swig of this sweet yellow nectar. Oh yeah, that keeps me going. Alright, so we got, 7 from Vertical. We got the first 2 volumes of Immortal Hounds. I mentioned before, I'm loving all this Immortal stuff they're doing with the characters, because it's always so interesting how they make an immortal character fun to read when there's nothing you can do to stop them as far as killing them. It's so much fun to see all the cool stuff they do with characters like these. So I am very much looking forward to the rest of this, and I hope it goes on for quite a while. Then we have Devil's Line 5. I really like this series. I don't know what is up. Well, I don't know what is up with age 13 plus, because especially in this one, I don't even know if I could show some of this stuff. It gets pretty sexually. Let's just go with like that. It's got a lot to do with sex. Not any actual sex in it, but like a lot of I don't even know how to describe it. Sexual innuendo, I guess. Implications, I guess. I don't know. 13 plus seems a little low to me. But I don't know what it is about it. I really enjoy it. It's a weird twist on the vampire devil kind of thing. And yeah, the main romance for it is honestly pretty weak a lot of the time. But I don't know. I like the conflict in the story quite a lot. So next, moving on, we have To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts 1 through 3. First off, these covers are fantastic, and the backs, they've got like, especially on the backs, they seem to have like anime style quality images. Like, that seems like it's ripped right out of an anime. Like, they do a great job here. Now, with this series, I'd like to go into it more in its own video, but it's super, super weak, in my opinion, Volume 1, and a bit into Volume 2. But once you get into, like, the midway or the last chapter of Volume 2, things really take off for this manga. It really finds its footing. You just have to get through Volume 1, which is just very repetitive, very monster of the week kind of style, where they find the next beast, they kill it. They find the next beast, they kill it. They find the next beast, they kill it. It's very repetitive. But Volume 2, once they introduce the main antagonist for the series, it really finds its footing and really gets into some good stuff. Also, I have to say the mangaka for this, maybe, I guess, he or she really likes the American Civil War, because, like, the main conflict in this story is, like, based very heavily off the American Civil War. So that's also very interesting. A Japanese take on the American Civil War, obviously set in a very fantastical world. And last but not least, we have Junji Ito's Dissolving Classroom one shot. Junji Ito is very hit or miss with me. I have to say Uzumaki is by far my favorite work by him. It was very unsettling, very strange. It did a very good job of making me uncomfortable. Gyo is another pretty good one. That one seemed a little more gross than it was unsettling. And Tomei, oh, in my opinion, it was very weak. I really didn't like Tomei at all. Then you have his Fragments of Horror, which was pretty good. Very hit or miss. It's a collection of short stories. So some of them are funny, some of them are creepy, most of them are unsettling. That one was very hit or miss. But this one, I have to say, was a very good middle ground. Like, it wasn't great, and it was not at all bad. It was an easy read. It was a fun read. It was nothing too bad, and it was very Junji Ito. He's got a lot more satanic stuff in this one, which I really liked. But he's great at making these shots and scenes that just make you uncomfortable. They're not even really scary as much as they are just creepy to look at and just unsettling, uncomfortable. So Junji Ito, very hit or miss for me. But that's what we got for Vertical. Alright guys, so that's it for my February manga haul. From the looks of it, we're only 2 days into March, but from the looks of it, March may actually be even bigger than this. So here's to hoping for that. And on to the shameless self-promotions. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below, please. I want to hear what you guys got for February, what you guys think about what I got, what your opinions on some of these series, constructive criticism for the channel, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, share me with your friends. Anything you could do is greatly appreciated. But most of all, guys, remember to drink your RX energy, keep you going, and enjoy that sweet yellow nectar.
Like a Hellcat.